Premier Speedway has its own sprint car racing game thanks to one dedicated fan. A Koroit game developer has released a sprint car racing game featuring drivers, sponsors, and commentary from the Premier Speedway community. Scream, Sprint Car Racing. Evolved Action on Mud is a free, open-source video game for fans of the open-wheel format. Developer Marta Christopher Green Moon has been going to the Speedway for around 30 years and first had the idea for the game when he was 14 years old. Speedway has a great family atmosphere and I just love what it's trying to promote, he told The Standard. The game includes a number of real-world businesses and drivers, such as Junior Formula 500 driver Kobe O'Shaughnessy. I got in touch with the team and they were so keen to have his sprint car in the game, Mr. Green Moon said. The cars of Tim Van Ginniken, David Donegan and Johnny Vogels are also included in the game's lineup. Scream features commentary from Premier Speedway track announcer Gavin White, recorded live with his blessing. I've only got a little bit of commentary in at the moment, but the next update should have a lot more. Mr. Green Moon said he was blown away with the positive feedback the game had received. I'm stoked with where it's at, but this is just the beginning for development, he said. There's still quite a few bugs with the AI, but that's the fun part of working on this, to see how good it can get. The game's extensive roadmap details plans for a time trial mode, trackware, online multiplayer, and a dynamic weather system in future updates. Mr. Green Moon said he'd also like to include the tracks at Lang, Darlington, Simpson, Portland, Redline, and Horsham. I'm keen to add any other tracks or clubs that want to get on board, especially the smaller ones that don't get as much focus, he said. The community spirit at Speedway starts from these grassroots tracks, so I'll do anything to support them. Mr. Green Moon said he'd been working on Scream in his free time for the last few years, experimenting with different game engines. Ultimately, he decided to release the game's code publicly to cut through the commercialism of the industry. Hopefully, some people can learn from it and build some awesome stuff as well, he said. I'll continue to work on and update the game as often as I can. Scream can be played online at https://mata.ith.io/scream.